Good morning, welcome. It's good to be back. I haven't done a video for ages, but I've got some new projects on the go, including a 8 foot by 3 foot diorama of the fortress at Casandora, which will be a battle scene between men and orcs, based in a 1/72 scale mini art castle. I actually bought 4 kits, and I've got some extra walls and towers and stuff left over from years ago when I first built a mini art castle, and we'll be adding them. We'll also be printing off loads of buildings to go inside and stuff like that, and both armies, so at least 2,000 figures. Yeah, we're going to be pretty busy, and I want this all done by Christmas Eve. I had a year to do it, and we're now approaching June. I've got just over 6 months left, and I ain't got very far yet. Mind you, saying that, I printed a lot of figures off. I've painted some figures. I've printed a few buildings out. I've laid the castle out a few times, but it changes nearly every week, the layout. But we've got a little bit of work done on the actual diorama itself, but we're looking at all that in future videos. We'll be looking at all the figures that will be going in there in future videos, the buildings, everything. But I've got another little project on the go at the moment. Decided to scale some of my figures up on the printer just by going to 1/32 scale, 54mm, roughly, very roughly. But I'm just printing 7 or 8, 9 figures off and just making little sets, putting them on a little base, painting them up, and putting them in my display room. I'm quite enjoying that at the moment. That's keeping me off working on the diorama. But I did get one of these little sets finished. A set of Trojans for my old mate Smithy, one of the scooter lads. He's into his Trojan music and his ska music. So I thought it'd be a good idea just to do him a little diorama. Basically, it's just 3 or 4 Trojans on it, just little display stands. We'll have a look at that in a minute, and I'll show you these larger sets of figures I'm printing off. I've put some of the figures, some Napoleonic Polish lancers, in with a Atari 1/32 scale set, the French Imperial Staff, French Napoleonic Imperial Staff with Napoleon. You get 4 mounted figures and 4 on foot. So I thought the lancers would fit in their retreat. So we'll have a look at that as well. Right, let's have a look at some of these sets I've been painting up. There you go. Set of Trojans I did for Smithy. They came out alright. Like I said, I just scaled them up to 1/32 scale. Let's see, I'm only filming this on my phone, but I'll see if I can turn them around. There you go, he was well happy with them. I enjoyed painting them. It's nice to scale things up. And the surprising thing was, there was a lot more detail on these figures when I scaled them up than they were at 28mm. Right, let's have a look at some of the unpainted ones. And here I've got a set of 10 Bretonians from Monstrous Encounters. And then some Medbury Miniatures, King Edward. Some billmen, some archers, and some men-at-arms. And a set of archers over there that I've started painting. These are all 1/32 scale. A set of billmen. And then from Reconquer Designs. Nice little set of Crusaders there. I forget who they're by. And it could be Artisan Guild. I'm not sure, I forget. But anyway. Northern Horse Lords. And there's a Polish Lancer in 132 scale in the background. And I'm looking forward to painting them up. Well, should come out all right, and then they'll all go on display in my display room. Well, that's about it from me. You'll hear from me again soon, and we'll talk more about the Fortress diorama. Take care. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.